Welcome back to a very special episode of Evan Better Presents Prison Architect. This one here is a review of our prison thus far. I think the last time you guys saw this was around day 59. It's now day 68. So that just gives you an idea as to the kind of stuff we've been getting accomplished in the meantime here. You might have noticed there's some big changes here to visitation. I had to expand visitation quite a bit because the number of prisoners we're taking in or have the capacity to take in now is up to 250. We needed to make sure that the prison was going to be able to meet the visitation requirements of all of our happy little guys here. Also, you might notice I've expanded the workshops considerably. So we're, I don't even know how many we've got anymore. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 at the current moment. These guys are just taking care of some utility issues. And let's see what else is going on here. So we've got a completed kitchen, staff room, kennel on this side here. So nothing's changed from this side here, but you can see here we've added another full cell block, new canteen, new kitchen, new utilities, new staff room, new kennel. It's basically a mirror image. If you were to cut down right down here in the middle and put it off to the side, mirror image of what we had going on before. Now, I haven't decided. I want to eventually, I mean, if we can continue to keep this prison going, I don't see any reason not to continue to expand it. What I will do is I will draw the prison upward. So I'll end up buying this block here and draw it upward as well. So we can just keep drawing it out and making it larger and larger and larger. Of course, the larger this gets, the more lagged out it's starting to get. Autosaves are taking about 40 seconds now, and regular saves take about 40 seconds. So that's kind of a pain in the ass. You might notice during this recording there will be a bit of a gap, or not. I'm not really sure how it's going to handle, how Bandicam is going to handle the autosaves, but I do find when I'm doing a playback, you guys can't hear me talking during the autosave. So I'm thinking with a 40-second autosave, there may be a period of time where you don't hear me speaking if I don't catch myself in time for it. But one good thing. I don't know how much of a good thing this is exactly, but they are tunneling now. So here I was the entire time thinking that they wouldn't tunnel anymore. It's not true. They are tunneling. I just found a tunnel over here. I've had my workers since fix it, but yeah, the guy found a garden spade in his cell, and he had a tunnel going like right across here. I was pretty excited to see that, actually. Now, it wouldn't really matter at the end of the day because, I mean, it's all fenced in. As you can see here, there's a perimeter fence around the cell blocks. Regular fence in these open areas here just to keep them from being able to run out of here if they break down a staff door. But, yeah, I'm kind of excited. I've been waiting a while for them to start tunneling, and they finally did it. Bitchin'. Awesome, cool. So, that necessitates that now tonight, I'm going to have to do a shakedown of the entire prison because who knows exactly what these guys have been up to in my time of not paying attention. You know, I haven't been paying attention, and these guys have been doing some bad stuff. So we'll see what happens now. Kind of excited. It's kind of a big deal here. So let's build our last block of, what the hell is this called? Solitary, which doesn't get used anymore. So it's really just kind of taking up space. But that's fine. I mean, I haven't had to put anybody in solitary in forever. Now, again, you might be saying, well, why did I split the prison in between normal prisoners and high risk? That's just while the expansion is going on. I thought it'd be easier to bring in normal prisoners and high-risk prisoners than just high-risk prisoners while we're doing this expansion, because it does take a lot of time to do this kind of thing. So another new problem I discovered. Introversion's got to fix this. You guys can't allow the guards to be this stupid. What was happening was, see this door right here? Well, when I first put this in, there wasn't a fence surrounding it. So what the prisoners were doing was, whenever I cut down a tree or anything out here, they would try to go collect that tree for the workshops. Alright, so when I was expanding all this crap, I was losing trees with this perimeter fence and stuff like that out here, or even this thing, when I built this. So there'd be lumber sitting here, sitting like outside of this area here, for whatever reason, along the top or whatever it was. The prisoners were going out this door at the request, or requesting a guard open this door for them so they could go collect these things, or as a shortcut to make it around here to go into the deliveries area. The guards were opening these doors for them, and allowing them to just freely walk outside. Well, the big problem with that is there was no fence. So as soon as the prisoners got to about, they all realized, fuck this, I'm out of here, and they started making a dart for it. And the same thing was happening over here. The prisoners were requesting to go out this way, for whatever reason, to go and make it, go around the building, to bypass all the security, and come back in this way to go to their cell. And the guards were fucking letting them do it. They would just open up the gate, and the prisoners obviously would, as soon as they got to about this point, boom, they'd dart out the side. As a result, 14 escapes. I think we were at 5 escapes before. Well, that's some bullshit right there. Freaking 9 more escapes. We had 9 more escapes because of that little glitch. The guards were stupid and were opening the doors. Here's another thing. Open the frickin' door for these guys. Like, I have 65 guards. I was running the prison with 55 guards and it was working just fine, but I didn't have enough guards to cover all the shifts when anybody went on arrest. Then the other problem is that there's no point in which the guards have free time to be able to bring prisoners to their cells and stuff. So I had to change that a little bit. So I have 2 guards stationed out here now, just because it's starting to get to the point of a lot of things going on. I've been having a lot of problems with just guards being stupid and allowing the prisoners to just walk out of here. I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's just like retardedness. I'm actually contemplating removing guards from the workshops and seeing if any violence breaks out. I'm hoping these guys they're going to be in better behavior now, and they're not going to start trying to kill each other in the workshops again. But that's not a guarantee. We're going to have to play it by ear. At the moment, I might check it out, just see how it goes. But it's pretty interesting having a prison of this size. I gotta say, where are you going with that? Oh, you're going down here to build. Okay. It's pretty interesting, as I was saying, having a prison this size. I gotta say, 2 builds ago, this wouldn't have been possible. They've really, really optimized the prisoners. The sprites are all, they don't lag it out as much as they used to, and everything's pretty good. But yeah, so you can see basically it's just a mirror image of what I've got going on over here. I plan to build it over here again. It's just seems like a good way to do it. I don't really know for sure. Ow! God damn it! Got a bit of a injury. Apologize. So I'm thinking maybe I change it up a little bit here. I currently planned to make a corridor above this, but I'm thinking perhaps this will be the corridor right here. So let's just erase all that shite. This will be our corridor right here. And we'll just expand that out. So, you know me in symmetry. I love the symmetry. I'm thinking perhaps what we can do is we can just expand this out, turn this into a hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would work. And then that'll be our hallway there. I had at one point contemplated putting in workshops at the top here, like all of these into workshops as well, but the problem, again, if you remember my speech from before, if the workshops aren't near the front of the building, they can't easily get the delivery material to be able to fill themselves with freaking metal. So putting them way the hell over there, it just causes issues. So I'm thinking that's not a good call. So what I am thinking though is this becomes the new hallway right there, and we kill off that. These don't exist anymore. Oops, need that. So I'm thinking this will be our new hallway here. Alright, I don't know what to do with this crap. I had thought about expanding the laundry, but we don't need to at this point. They seem to be able to handle it pretty well at the moment. If we just want to take a quick peek at the needs, clothing's being handled pretty effectively. So I don't really know exactly what to do with these extra spaces here. I suppose I always could throw more cells in, just like a few random cells. But that might disrupt my cell block design. I don't know. Maybe the prison will just stay this way. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure it all out. But, yeah, so you know, it's interesting what my options are at this point. I don't really know how to continue on with this prison, making it any really, like any significant amount of difference between what I have right now and what we could have. Haven't decided exactly. Have not decided. So, in the meantime, we still have this wonderful freaking prison here that I plan to keep expanding. Like I said, there's no reason to get rid of this prison in the next build. I'll keep building it northward, and we'll see just how freaking big we can get this bastard. Now, I'm not going to turn... I've been thinking about it, and I don't think I'm going to turn these into... Excuse me, what am I trying to say? I don't think I'm going to turn these into workshops just yet, because what I might end up doing is moving the deliveries area. If I do redesign this prison so that this is the bottom and then the top is up here kind of thing, like a mirror image up top here, so we could have 800 prisoners perhaps, the deliveries area would have to be moved to a more centralized point. You know what I mean? So I could always change this into the deliveries area here. I haven't decided yet. There's still there's a lot to decide. But the way she's designed right now, expanding north is the only really logical way to do it, because I can't really expand south because of the layout that I have. I thought about, well, what if I move the utilities back a little bit? You know, what if I move all these utilities over and I continue this hallway here? But that doesn't mesh up because I don't have another southerly hallway anywhere else that I'd have to redesign things substantially or turn these little pathways, these little 3x3 pathways into a hallway. And that's just going to cause problems. So I'm thinking the only really logical direction to go is to expand north with the prison. And as you can see, that wouldn't be so bad. That wouldn't be such a bad thing. We could always add maybe more yards, open areas. You know, more open areas. I want to keep the workshops at the front of the prison, like I said. So, I don't know. We'll have to decide. We could always keep the garbage down here and turn the deliveries area into an area up here. That's something we could do. I'm not limited by that. But, yeah, so basically what we've got going on here is we're going to get the... I'm just going to throw the foundation down for this shower now that the workers are doing their thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm tired. 1, 2, 3. They're not doing anything at the moment, so let's get them doing something. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. My brain just does not work properly. I have a bit of a retard disease going on here. Can't seem to think straight. But, so yeah, so we'll just finish off building this shower, make this cell block ready to rock, and hopefully we can, we can bring the rest of the prisoners in here soon. I would really like to see this place expand quickly, but I'm having a hard time. Like, look, we're down another 20 prisoners. I don't know what the hell to make of this. More guys are being released than there are being brought in, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix that. It seems like every day I'm getting... there's another one another guy's going to be released in the morning, but I'm supposed to bring in 8 more prisoners. I'm just going to keep the prison thing open and just hope that it all works. You might be asking, with the broken slide bar, how was I able to open up normal prisoner intake again? Well, normally with the prisoners I had before, I couldn't see this. I couldn't even see this normal button. The only way I was able to do it was in the config file. I basically just changed it over to true for normal intake. That may have caused a glitch. I'm not sure. I'll definitely have to re-examine the config file and make sure that I haven't screwed anything up. But that was the only way I was finding that I was able to get. That was the only way I was able to really get. Sorry about that. That was an autosave break there. That was the only way I was able to get normal prisoners coming into my prison. I could probably fix it right now by just turning normal intake off and just leave it on high risk intake. So we'll go back to that and we'll see how things are. I originally tried to set it up so that this was for minimum sec or medium sec. Excuse me. I had it basically look like this. I had done it so that it was like this as well. Let's just pause that in case that screws everything up. But with the main hallway passing through this particular canteen, I couldn't I couldn't set it up this way. I had hoped that it, at one point it would be like, this is a minimum sec over here, this is the maximum sec up here. Minimum sec, maximum sec. But it's the way my layout is, if I had done a hallway versus it being right into a centralized area, I could have probably maybe have gotten away with that. I do find that it does still cause a little bit of issues. Like they wouldn't have been able to cross through this area to go to the workshops. Or perhaps they would have, but I don't know. I find that the kitchen doesn't quite make the meals properly. Like I was getting more meals made over here and less meals made over here. And there's more high sec guys than there is medium sec. So I just went back to everything being shared. It just made things a little easier. May not keep it that way. Again, it's who knows? Who knows what I'll do? We're not at a point where I have to do things a certain way. I can always redesign the prison slightly to make things a little easier. So let's just fix this cell door here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. There we are. Oh dear, look at that. That's how they escape. Luckily, I still have this as a staff-only area at the moment, so they wouldn't have been able to just jump the fence like that. But, gotta be watchful for that kind of shit. These guys do this kind of stupid shit all the time. Makes me mad. And I wonder why I have all these bloody escapes. These little oversights cause these big frickin' hassles. But overall, everything seems like it's running pretty damn good. Again, I haven't had any really major fights or incidents for a long while now. You can see the laundry's running pretty good. Let's just get in there. Get up in there. Yeah, laundry hasn't been a problem in the prison. This tiny little laundry room seems to be able to handle like the laundry of the whole frickin' place, which I was kind of surprised about. I didn't expect that. But what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on here? You guys are all derped out. What is it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where did they even go? What is going on? Ugh. I guess they got trapped in there because I boarded up the doorway. Oh well. That door's opening the wrong direction anyway, so we gotta dismantle it. Which means this door is going to open up the wrong way as well. Stop derping out. God damn, you guys are derping out a lot lately. I don't know what to do with you. Hopefully that fixes it. Look at this guy. Get the fuck out of there. What are you doing? What are you freaking doing? What, because these doors aren't here, everything just falls apart for you? Stupid assholes. You could at least take the damn lights out. Oh, you have. You just can't transport them now. I understand. Because you're idiots. I get it. Back to work. You have a way out. Back to frickin' work. Oh, God. Oh, well. Everything seems like it's moving along okay. So let's see. Back to materials. Let's get this bloody place finished here. Well, either way, I hope you guys have liked the way things are coming along. And I'm really excited to get this thing up and running. I'm going to start giving you a little bit more input now, just so you can see the construction process and my thought process behind the way I'm doing stuff. I think I explained everything pretty pretty legitimately for you this round. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. I like the way this is turning out. Either way, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully we can start getting a lot more prisoners in here. That'd be freaking wonderful. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Stay tuned for more exciting Evan Better Presents Prison Architect Alpha 16. We may even be on Alpha 17 now. I don't even know. This build that I'm working on right now is Alpha 16, but when you see this video, it'll be quite a few days in the future. So I will definitely switch over to Alpha 17 as soon as it does come out. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later.